Hi guys, Steve Palmer of the Racing Post here, looking at the outright prices for the first major of the season, the Masters from Augusta National in Georgia. And what a tournament we've got on our hands here. We've got the old guard, Tiger Woods and Phil Mickelson. They're back in business. They're playing well. And then we've got the next generation, Rory McIlroy and Jordan Spieth. They found form late, but they found it just in time. And Dustin Johnson, well, he hasn't fallen down the stairs this year, so every chance that the world number one could come to the party too. But I don't think I've mentioned the winner there. I think the champion, I think the man who'll be slipping into that famous green jacket on Sunday night is Justin Thomas. Justin Thomas has been playing consistently well, better than everyone over the last 15 months. He's become an absolutely prolific champion. He's won titles all over the world. He won the US PGA Championship in August. So he's already got a major under his belt. And I think punters are getting a little bit hung up on a supposed lack of experience by ignoring Justin Thomas. He's played twice at Augusta, 39th and 22nd, but he found a lot of greens in regulation last year. He finished 6th at greens in regulation, didn't putt particularly well. But since then, confidence has grown inside him. His putting stroke is better, and he's got that self-belief to get the ball in the hole now. I see Justin Thomas putting much better this year, and I think the course is perfect for him. He often goes on Twitter and he gets asked about his favourite major venue. Without hesitation, he always says Augusta, and I think over the next few years, I think Justin Thomas could become a real dominant force at Augusta. So 188 bet are offering 11-1 about a Justin Thomas victory, and I think that's a price well worth taking. He's finished first, second, and fourth in his last three events. Yeah, it's fantastic form. He took a breather last week, took the Houston Open off, wisely went to Augusta for a bit more practice. I make Justin Thomas the clear favourite. It's a very competitive front end of the market. Jordan Spieth is the favourite at the moment, but I haven't seen enough from Spieth this year to make me believe he should be favourite. He's been very shaky on the greens. Don't think he's got the same self-belief that he's had in previous visits to the Masters. So I think Justin Thomas has the edge this year, and would recommend a reasonably sizable bet on the man. A few weeks ago, Thomas was making a few headlines for telling his ball to talk dirty to him. Very interesting comment. Well, I think he could make you filthy rich on Sunday. Back Justin Thomas to win the Masters.
Justin Thomas then for you, Steve. Thanks for that. 11-1 here at 188 bet. Three other players I wanted to mention. Bubba Watson, very popular in the betting here at 188 bet. 22-1 last week, now 16-1. Paul Casey, 22-1 from 25-1. And Sergio Garcia, 20-1 last week, now 33-1. With hardly taking a bean on the defending champion. No interest in Sergio making it two in a row. Too much going on in his mind, his new baby. And coming up with the menu for the Champions Ball. A couple of offers I want to quickly tell you about here at 188 bet. Miss the cut, cash back any player to win the Masters. And if they miss the cut, we'll give you your money back as cash up to £10. First bet only. I'm also giving away an amazing trip to the US Masters next year. Trip for two to the Masters with return flights, 3-night stay at a hotel, round of golf at a local course, hospitality access at Augusta. What more could you possibly want? How can you win it? It's simple. Every £10 bet you place here at 188 bet on the Masters, you get a ticket for the draw. We'll do the draw next Friday, but you can have as many tickets as you want. Every £10 bet you place at odds of evens or above, you will be in the draw for this incredible once-in-a-lifetime prize to the Masters. So every £10 bet you place, you get a draw. You get a ticket into this draw for next week. So best of luck with that. Please check the 188 bet website for full terms and conditions, and do enjoy the US Masters. Thanks, Steve.
Looking at the alternatives to Justin Thomas, he's my idea of the Augusta champion, but he's not a price that will appeal to everyone. Further down the list, you've got Patrick Reed. 50-1 Patrick Reed with 188 bet. I think that is a fantastic each-way option. He's known as Captain America for his Ryder Cup heroics. If you can perform under that much pressure in arguably the biggest tournament of them all, then surely you can handle the back nine Sunday in a major. And he has shown signs of late that he's getting a grip on that. Finished second in the US PGA last August. This is the next major. And I think the Masters is the one that suits him best. He's a fantastic putter. He hits a natural draw, which suits the shape of most holes at Augusta. And although previous efforts haven't gone fantastically well, He's got 4 years of experience under his belt now, and I can see Captain America coming to the party this time. Even bigger prices, Patrick Cantlay at 80 to 1. 80 to 1 with 188 bet. Patrick Cantlay has the potential to be one of the best players in the world. He already is, but his career was stunted somewhat by a back injury, and he lost the best part of 3 years to that injury. But since he's returned at the start of last year, his form has been absolutely rock solid. He came back at Pebble Beach. He's played 20 events since his return at the start of last year. Not finished worse than 51st place in any of them. Phenomenal consistency. Won his maiden US Tour title. He's just turned 26 now. He's got such a bright future. He's a definite major champion. He needs to speed up a little bit. He's quite a slow player, but he will do that. And yeah, Patrick Cantlay, he's played the Masters before. Finished as low amateur in 2012, and 80 to 1 underrates his chance, in my opinion. And then if you want to go even bigger, so we've got Patrick Reed 50 to 1 at 188 bet. You've got Patrick Cantlay at 80 to 1 with 188 bet, and at 125 to 1 with 188 bet, Russell Henley. Henley played superbly last week, shot a 65 defending his Houston Open crown, and he is a phenomenal putter. When that putter gets hot, Russell Henley arguably the best putter on the US Tour, and Henley's got very progressive Masters form. Every year he's played there 4 times, and every year he's got better. He finished 11th last year, and if he carries that form from Sunday to Augusta, then I can see Henley getting heavily involved. I just think the price is playing wrong. He was born in Georgia. He went to the University of Georgia. He's got very close ties with this area, and he's comfortable. And there's a good chance that his mind will be in the right place to relax enough to win a major, because his baby is due on April the 15th. He's going to become a father on April the 15th. We know it's going to be a boy, and you never know. He might get into a more relaxed mindset because of that, realizing that golf's not the be all and end all. Certainly worth taking a chance at that price. So yeah, for those that don't fancy chunking on Thomas at 11 to 1, then how about Reed at 50s, Cantlay at 80 to 1, and Henley at 125 to 1. Bet responsibly, but bet with passion. Good luck, comrades.